I'm down in the workshop here. As you can partially see, it's an absolute mess. And this space has just collected crap and building materials and art materials and all sorts. And they are pretty much covering the floor space now, and it's not organised, and I've always been meaning to get to it but never have. First thing is I need to clean it out. It's an absolute shambles. Ain't nothing to it but do it. I'm going to try and move as much stuff out of the workshop. Behind you here is the pool filter room. Firstly, organise that a little bit so I can move this stuff out of there, do the floor, install whatever else I've got to install, move all of that stuff back into here and have the workshop set up better and ready for making things. Mate, this is what we're doing, right? How's the lighting there? Man, face is dark. I'm going to use the Hilti DG 150 disc grinder. I'm going to grind the floor. I've got the vac out the back, the diamond blade on the Hilti, but it only has to be a quick hit just to clean up the floor, give it a good mechanical adhesion, and then vac it clean, ready for the epoxy. Main thing is preparing the floor. Lots of people just use paving paint or fail to prepare the surface properly, maybe broom it off. If you pay a little extra time and money and do proper preparation, then you're not going to get it flaking off within a year.
And then mix up your bloody paint, mate, and paint the ground. Alright, it's not that hard.
I'm going to grind it, clean it, paint it. That's what we're doing. Did you see the superior form on that lift? I think this area is probably around about 15 square metres, give or take. If you work out at about 5 square metres a litre for roll coats. So on that, I'd be only 3 litres to cover this ground, right? 3 litres, 5, 10, 15, yeah. Allow a little bit of wastage and usage that soaks up in the roller. I've just got a bucket of water here. That's all you need for your cleaner. It's good. Most of your other epoxies tend to be solvent based, so you need some harsher chemicals, solvents, acetone, xylene, things like that to clean up or cut the epoxy to make it thinner. Water based, and it needs water to cut it and to clean it. I'm going to get rid of this other kit here, which I'll use for my second coat. Right, so epoxy is mixed. Mix it for, the best part of 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, so that all those molecules of hardener and compound part A and part B can link up, start that chemical curing process. I did add a little splash of water, span my drill off in the water to clean it. Mate, bloody good to go. Now, time to cut in. When you are painting a floor with one exit, think about where you're starting and where you're ending up. If you start at the exit, you're going to paint yourself in. Seems like common sense, but I've seen people do it. Start on the far wall and I work my way back here so that I can step off the floor, and then I can let it cure overnight, and tomorrow afternoon after work I can come in and put the second coat on. Alright, my perimeter, all my edges are cut in. Now I grab my roller, pour out lines, paint the whole floor, paint my way out to the exit, go over it a couple of times to get good even coverage so you're not leaving thick bits and thin bits. And that'll be it for today. I'm hungry. I need to eat, shower, sleep. Alright, so base coat, first coat is down. It's had overnight to cure, and I've just mixed up my second coat. Come on, mate. My second mix of water-based epoxy. I'm ready to paint it down. There's not much more to it. So, wet your brush up, cut right into your edge, and then use the thickness of your brush to pull that out. And you're just doing this so that you've got a nice border around your edge, so that you can come back in with your roller up to your cut-in brush. It's not bloody rocket science, is it? I'm pretty sure most people know this. The floor is done. I've put 2 coats of the water-based epoxy down. It's fully cured up, and all enough for me to walk on and start organising and doing more work in the workshop here. I did think about doing some pattern or something funky on the ground, but CBF at the moment, it's not perfect, but it's coated, sealed, it'll be easy to keep clean, and it's a great start for getting this workshop up and running and into a space that's nice for me to create, that's inspiring. I want to have things at the ready for me to be able to grab and get going and just make whatever I want to make. Happy. Glad that the first part of the workshop reno is done. Righto.